Uh, yes, this question will be a little bit very interesting. The moment I went and searched Guruvayur in Google, the first thing that popped up was Guruvayoor Kesavan. And while going deep into Guruvayoor Kesavan, I was able to learn that he was similar to a saint actually.
Why don't you tell the story to all of us? I would also
Sure,
like to
yeah.
hear, because
Hmm.
it's a vague, you have recently seen, so it should be fresh in your memory.
Yes, I'm briefing it very
Yeah, you
shortly.
please tell.
So, Guruvayoor Kesavan is the temple elephant gifted by King of Nilambur to Guruvayur temple. So, basically, uh, I think Keshavan entered the temple around the age of 10. And while entering the temple, he uh, was trained by the Annapapammas, and there is also one elderly elephant
Elephant will be
in
there.
the temple who does Seeveli at the time. The name is Padmanabhan. So what happened is this Keshavan started learning from Padmanabhan. What are the exact things, good things we can learn as an elephant? Slowly, it learned, and it ended up becoming one of the greatest devotee of Guruvayoorappan, to an extent that it refused moving out of the temple. It always wanted to go around the temple, sit within the premises, uh, and it went to a point where it started disobeying the Papan Mas itself. Like, no, I won't listen to Papan. I will sit along with Guruvayoorappan. Let this place be my abode. It literally took out that place and was very close to the temple premises itself. That's when there were Anna races for the Seeveli functions.
Seeveli, can you tell what is, being a Keralite, you said?
Yeah,
So Seeveli, what
is
happens in?
Seeveli is a ritual in Guruvayur where the idol or a form of idol is uh, taken throughout the city or town.
In a procession.
Yeah, in a procession. So
On
basically,
the elephant.
yeah, the elephant which gets selected for Seeveli carries the idol and it moves throughout the town.
So it's like a prestige.
Yeah, it's a prestige for elephant, as well as devotees can visit the deity from their houses itself.
So that is what, okay. So
Yeah.
Kesavan
Becomes that elephant.
becomes that elephant, and
But
he gets that position, and he doesn't want to give it up to
anybody.
any other elephant.
Yeah, there was a moment
That is
I
cute,
recall
no?
in the story.
That is cute.
What exactly happens is Keshavan was pretty intelligent because he started taking Ekadashi Vratam. Being an elephant, even humans fail the date. Probably they might not remember the date of Ekadashi Vratam. But surprisingly, he this Keshavan exactly knew the date of Ekadashi.
Wow.
It was able to recognize, I don't know how, probably through the rituals of Ekadashi Vratam or through the other surrounding
you
environment.
Feel it, no? The moon movement, and being an animal can feel that.
Probably.
They feel it, yeah.
Yeah, so it started taking Ekadashi Vratam. And people were very much surprised by seeing elephant taking the Vratam in case where all other his companion elephants were having feast that day. Because
and he will not eat.
He will not eat. He will have it next day.
Wow.
So this is one such instance of
you should
Keshavan.
Put his pic, man. You should.
Yeah, there are a lot of pics available in the net. There is also a life-size statue of Keshavan above his samadhi as a tribute to Keshavan, and all his leelas lead him to get the title of Gajaraja. Gajaraja Guruvayoor Kesavan. This is name and title now. And there is a lifestyle statue of Keshavan outside the temple premises itself. So the moment
is the story of.
Yeah, that is the entire story of Keshavan. There are a lot more incidents. Since if you are interested, you can check it more on it. Right? And the question is, the moment I heard this story, right, the one thing which came to my mind was Gajendra Moksha, part in Vishnu Purana, where Gajaraja is saved from mouth of crocodile by Mahavishnu. Is there any connection between these two, sir?
Gajendra Moksha. So you can see that even in the Amar Chitra Katha, you
Yeah.
have that. So where he calls out to the Lord Vishnu and he uses his Sudarshana Chakra to
Take out
destroy
the
the
Magarmach.
crocodile, the Magarmach, and Moksha gets thereby because he's a devotee. So from trying to relate, you relate an elephant with another elephant, and you say it looks similar. But in this case here, the elephant has been serving like the Gajaraja in the Purana also.
Yeah.
Okay, and at a point here there was a crisis or something, I don't know. But whatever be the case, I think Kesavan was lived a full life.
Yeah.
Elephants go up to 70 years or a little bit more or
He
less.
died around 64, sir. Yeah.
Something like that. So 64. So can you relate these two? If you ask me, like the story is similar because you have the same mammal. But I can tell something about what is moksha, and that you may draw the inference whether it's related or not. See, many think that moksha means over, finished.
Yeah.
That means you merge with the Lord and you don't have a rebirth. Moksha is a concept which says there is no rebirth for you. Right? Now, no rebirth, how long? Is a question that comes.
Yes, sir.
So even the avatar, when he says, I am going to come onto Bhuloga as Rama or as Krishna, the other parivarams who are there, they say, give me also a role, I also want to come. So dissolution of an identity is one thing, but dissolution of your ego is another thing. You can dissolve your ego, but does your identity also go? So what is your identity? Who is your identity? What? So that is what Ramana Maharishi, he asks, who are you? First you should know who you are. Tattvamasi, or what are you?
Yeah.
Okay. So when you look at that, I'm not going into much into Advaitam, but when you look at something that dissolves, fine, that can be there. But Dvaitam, the duality is all creation. Duality is a truth.
Yes, sir.
It's a truth infinite. Duality is a truth that is infinite. So which means the same type of Gajendra Moksha can also get, like you say, history gets repeated.
Yeah.
Can once again happen. Maybe the same, may not be the same. Take it or leave it. It is left to one's own visualization. So in this, what I would tell or advise is, don't go for any prasanam. Okay, unless you have a purpose to find out. Unless you have a purpose to find out, because by finding out the purpose, you are going to solve some problem for society or humanity. Then you can find out and say whether that is the same as this. Is it related to that? Otherwise, don't go into prasanam or try to use the Akashic records to find out. See, Kesavan, you just take, he is a saint, saint elephant, beautiful persona, stayed, lived, proved. Ekadashi, Ekadashi Viradam, an elephant happening, how it is. So as you were putting out and as you were telling, I was wondering how an elephant can know. Then I said, yeah, from the lunar cycle, you can know when Ekadashi is coming. So then the thought comes, how does a blind man find out what currency note he has? So a blind person, by touching, you can find out. Yeah. So by the sense of touch, by the sense of feel, by the sense of that sunlight is coming, the moonlight, from the sense, I'm sure you can sense a lot about the calendar. Yeah. So such a great and lovable, elephant. So take the elephant story as it is and cherish it. And cherish Gajendra Moksham's story as it is.
Got it, sir. Yeah.
Okay. So, and moksha, try to investigate or try to do Atma Vichara. What is moksha? What can it be? Because the mind is something like a Manokaragan, it's a Chandra. With this mind, you cannot know. You need to go into a consciousness, meditative consciousness like Turiam. So from Turiam, you start to feel, the answers start to come. Yeah. Yes. And beyond a point, when you explain or you tell people, you will not understand.
Got it, sir.
Yeah.
So both the stories express a extreme level of devotion, not from the human kind, but from an animal kind in form of elephant. Or there are other stories of animals worshipping gods too.
Kalahasti,
Yeah.
spider and elephant.
Yes, sir.
So even in the Shiva tradition,
Hmm.
in Kalahasti, which is near Tirupati,
Hmm.
okay, where Vayu Lingam is there. So you have an elephant that used to do worship.
Yes, sir.
Elephant god we just celebrated last week.
Yeah.
So what you need to see is the devotion of, the devotion of that elephant in both the cases. Gajendra Moksha, that story, as well as Kesavan. So look at the devotion part of it and leave it as it is. Okay, try to learn, try to get some motivation from the devotion part.
Yes, sir. There's just a simple question. What can we learn from Keshavan, sir? Guruvayoor Kesavan.
You mean the management perspective?
Yeah.
Okay, how can we relate or learn some management aspect? What is the moral of the story?
Yeah.
Like they say, no? So what is the essence you can take away? The essence to take away from Kesavan's story with respect to management, I would say, is life is a game. Okay, welcome competition. Okay, but compete. Okay, so like Kesavan used to run in the race so that he always emerges first.
Yeah.
So that for the function, so that he can carry.
He owns his place.
So what is the learning point is, don't give your spot. If you are in the number one position, and you work towards coming to a number one spot or to the top spot, so once you have earned that spot,
yes, sir,
don't stop performing. Continue to perform. Don't allow the complacency, or the comfort zone to capture you. Yeah. So break free from the comfort zone. Okay, and continue to perform. Don't be on a false plateau.
Got it, sir.
So that is what you can learn from this patchy down.
Yeah. Got it, sir. Sir, in the middle of conversation, you stated about Akashwani. Do you remember our previous conversation on Krishna podcast? He talked about Akashwani, where you said in Kali Yuga, the last word Akashwani was about dha 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 for each category, for devas, asuras, and humans. But when I was searching for this podcast, when I was going deep into the subject of Guruvayoorappan, and I heard a folk tale where there is a part of this Akashic record, or let's say
The
Ashriri,
voice.
Akashic voice, Akashwani. So the story goes like, previously we talked about Melpatur Bhattacharya. There is a recitation outside the temple where Melpatur Bhattacharya is reciting Vishnu Sahasranam with other devotees. In such instance, Poonthanam mispronounces the word as Padmanabha Maraprabhu instead of Padmanabha Amaraprabhu. So there is a kind of mocking done by Melpatur towards Poonthanam. And the story goes like, there comes a celestial voice which says, I am also a Maraprabhu. Means I am also the Lord of trees.
Yeah, Maraprabhu.
So doesn't this point contradict the Akashwani point of last heard voice?
And then it is not there.
Yeah. There's a evidence here because in Guruvayur, denoting this incident, there is a red color wooden statue of Guruvayur's head and Guruvayoorappan's head and a tree form.
As Maraprabhu.
Maraprabhu, yeah.
So this is the Ashriyar voice that is heard. So it is something like this. Okay. When we say, it is the last, we say it is the first, and we say it is the last. The last or the first, when you say, you need to know that it is not permanent. The world is small, yet the world is so huge. The world is big. But if you want to see it small, yes, it's a small world, you can say. So it is how you perceive. So when we say that was the last, okay, last for what? The last for what? The last of its kind in what? So the what question comes in management. You need to question the what and why. So in terms of giving instructions, okay, dha dha dha, the instructions. Okay. After that, any instructions come? No. But this is a clarification. Telling that I am also a Maraprabhu. So now we will not conclude that this is the last. Because nothing is over. It has to continue. So here I would, put this fact. The question of first and last is only for a phase. Who came first in the class? Again, there is going to be a first. Somebody else the next year or the next season or the next semester, someone is going to get that student of the year. Again, someone is going to come. So there is going to be a many first.
Got it, sir.
So if there's a many first, there is a last also. See, there is a thing called continuum. There is no beginning, no end.
No end.
So you can't tell. So even in the great Kala Chakra, you say there are 4 yugas. So you have the Treta Yuga, you have the, before that you have the Satya Yuga, Dwarpa Yuga, Kali Yuga. Now after Kali Yuga, what?
There is a saying that it continues again.
It continues again. So we again go into Satya Yuga. That means now we want to find the truth. So we are moving towards truth. The Kali Yuga is actually moving towards truth. It's a golden era where things have got simplified. Not only you have gadgets, you open the tap, you get water. You don't have to take a pot to go 5 kilometers. So everything has got simplified. So much simplified even in spiritualism that in other yugas you had to do yajnas. You had to do decoration. You had to do, your worship form was very tough. Here if you do Nama Japa,
it's more than enough.
It is enough. In Kali Yuga you do Nama Japa. You tell the name of the God and think of God. That is enough. So things have simplified.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now simplified to what? So again we will go. So it will again go. So there is a great cycle. There is a great thing that keeps going on and on and on in different ways. That's also proved in another story by Hanuman. So when he wants to take the Kanari, then that saint says, I think I've told it in earlier also.
Yes, sir.
Every Treta Yuga, a monkey comes and drops it.
Drops it.
So then he realizes the truth. And then he starts to see that the history need not repeat exactly in the same fashion, but it can come in several versions. It is huge.
Yes, sir.
So when someone comes with a contradiction, you just ask the person, what is your problem? What is the contradiction or what is your problem? So invariably, anyone who comes into the grip of contradiction or has a problem comes into something what we call as bounded rationality. That is, we can also call it as a dichotomous thought. Yes, no. Maybe. What is maybe? So is maybe a fact or not?
Got it, sir.
Okay. So you say North Pole and South Pole. Okay, North Pole and South Pole. For how long? So even that, scientists, astronomers say there is a flipping. There's a flip of the poles also that can happen, which can be for good or for bad.
Got it, sir. Yeah.
So this is how I would say. So if that came and where he felt like he had to do the correction. So he said, yes, I'm a Maraprabhu. I'm also this. So at the same time for the Bhattadri, or we call in Tamil, we'll call Bhattar. Okay, Bhattacharya. You say Bhattadri, Bhattacharya over here. So it's the same. It's like just saying, priest. So it was to correct him, to teach him something. So that prompt, it is like that prompt, whether it came from outside, many of us get a prompt from inside. We are all now in AI world, we are all into prompt engineering. But more than that prompt engineering, which you are seeing, see the consciousness prompt. This prompt which happens inside will tell you what to take it, what to leave, and how to perceive.
Got it,
So
sir.
the consciousness is the universal prompt, big prompt it is there. That is the biggest prompt.
Got it, sir. Yeah. Since we have reached this point of Poonthanam, sir, I wanted to ask a question. The question is the actual Vigraham or the idol of Guruvayurappan is Mahavishnu's four-armed form. But uh, what if I say Poonthanam changed into an identity of Unni Krishna? So here there comes a story again in where Poonthanam and his wife couldn't like have child for lot of duration. For a lot of years they were struggling to have child, and finally they got a child. But before Choroonu, I'm not exactly getting the time duration, but very soon the child died. At that moment, Poonthanam, the devotee of Guruvayoorappan, goes in front of Guruvayoorappan and says that you are my child now. You are the Unni here. For we can take that Guruvayoorappan accepted that term, and from the next day onwards, he became the Unni there and changed his entire identity. He in the minds of people itself that no, I am not perceived as Mahavishnu, even though the rituals are that of Mahavishnu. I will be the Unni Krishnan of Guruvayur. This was very intriguing fact which I want to put forward because what I felt was the level of devotion actually changed the entire form of God itself here. So, what is your take on this, sir? How are you seeing this story?
It is similar to what was happening in Dwarpa Yuga also.
Hmm.
Okay. So how the mother wants to see,
Hmm.
or in the last podcast for Vinayak Chaturthi, we are saying, so how to see a child with an elephant head. So when the mother wants, she can see the child in its original form.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you can see that things get morphed, morphing happens on a screen. Okay. So when the bhava changes, and when he goes and he says, now you are my child.
Yeah.
So his bhava is so strong that it morphs. There's a morphing of Vishnu's four-armed Vishnu with a mace and disc, that gets morphed into Unni Krishna.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the morphing happens by the devotee's devotion, his love, in spite of the worst tragedy.
Yes, sir.
So in that worst tragedy, he says, you this thing, so you are now my kid. So I will see you as Unni. And that vibe or that energy is so powerful that even the devotees find that form, or it comes in, you can decorate. The decorations that you do, the alankara.
Yeah.
So in the alankara, there are different ways in which you can do the alankara. There's a worship. Even doing the alankara is a devotion. As much as you sit and meditate.
Yes, sir.
The equivalent of meditation, you are going inside. But when in an alankara, so when you're so focused on that, that is also meditative state.
Yes,
Or
sir.
when you are singing a song, in praise, or you're singing a divine hymn. So that can also become a form of worship in a very meditative way. So you are so meditative, so the form goes and the form changes. So to one's view, instead of the Vishnu form, you can see a Unni Krishna or Kunni Krishna, however you choose to pronounce it.
Yes, sir.
Kunni Krishnan or Unni
Krishna.
whichever way. So you see that form. So that this story, whatever you mentioned, shows the greatness of the devotee.
Yes, sir.
In accepting
the God as a child.
As a child. Yeah.
Yes, sir. And just a mention of Poonthanam here. Poonthanam is not just a devotee here because it is said that he received Sharir Samadhi itself. He was taken into heavens with his form itself, like with his body itself. And he was also composer of one of the most important works related to Guruvayoorappan and Krishna called as Nanappana. Nanappana. It's a form of song, and he was the composer of that song too.
So Sarira Moksham.
Yeah.
That means going into heavens with your body.
Yes, sir. I want to move to the next question, sir. When it comes to temple and its surrounding spaces, we consider temple to be the space of God. We consider it to be his property. So when I was looking into the subject of Guruvayoorappan, I got to find out about this 1970 massive fire burnout, and during that time, almost the temple was completely burned down, except the idol. So why didn't Guruvayoorappan take care of his own property here? I'm not being comical here or skeptical. I want to know, was there any reason behind letting it burn down? Because while building a temple, uh, the love and devotion of temple devotees are shown. The people develop the temple. They usually, how can we say, they take every part of the temple, will work on it to make it more beautiful and more peaceful manner. Why did Lord Guruvayurappa let it burn? Why didn't he stop it? That's my question. Yes.
Okay.
Hmm.
Destruction.
Yeah.
Why sometimes it happens.
Hmm.
But I think in the same story, there is the temple elephant also was there.
Yeah. Keshavan kind of helped putting
waking
out
up the people, or
Yes, sir.
pillarals. So that means he was trumpeting and brought, I think,
sandbags. He brought sandbags and was helping to put out the fire. Sir. He was the one who woke up the entire people
village
around the temple.
So Kesavan's role was there. Okay,
Yeah.
obviously so. Yeah. So it is like, your question is, where is God when something is happening to his own property?
Yeah.
We can extrapolate this question. Where is God when something is happening to his own devotee? So the question is like, why sometimes good people suffer? A good person, a pious person, why is he suffering? Okay. So I think you get I got the question. So this is your question. So where is God at that time, and why allow the temple to go up like this? And then what will happen to the belief system of the people? A God who cannot protect his own temple. What sort of a God he is? So now here you need to understand that the greatness of dharma lies in protection, at the same time not going against the laws of nature that is set. Which means nothing is permanent. At the same time, nothing is temporary. Nothing is permanent. At the same time, nothing is temporary. That means the opposite of temporary. That means something can exist permanent also for a very, very, very long time. Generations may come and go. Civilizations may come and go.
Yeah.
But then even that is not permanent. See, trying to explain this, it is something like, who is Akhanda Brahmachari? So you will say Bhishma. Okay. And there are many brahmacharis. So when Abhimanyu's son was born, okay, it was a stillborn baby.
Yeah.
So the question comes, put it at the feet of an Akhanda Brahmachari. So who is Akhanda Brahmachari? So it was not Vedavyasa, it was not Bhishma. Because Bhishma is an entity who is there for 400 and odd years. But Akhanda means continuous. So that's why I say nothing is permanent. At the same time, nothing is temporary. So then Krishna comes over there. So at Krishna's feet, he's taken as an Akhanda Brahmachari, because Krishna is not like Rama Avtaram. He is in his full form. He is ready to use his powers as a god.
Yes, sir.
So the Akhanda Brahmachari, he is more Brahmachari in terms of duration, because he has no duration.
Yeah.
There's no beginning, no end. So there's no duration. Only the mind tries to look at finiteness. It says there's a beginning, there must be an end. There's a first, there must be a last. It can't think. The mind, the human mind is conditioned. It can't think on a continuum. So the mind has to be dropped. So if you can come to these levels, then you'll know that, yes, God can protect. So many times there are instances where God protects the devotee. Okay, God protects a devotee. God protects people. On the road, here, there, everywhere. Every time we are getting protected. Even the planet Earth is protected. Who's the great guy who's protecting planet Earth? I'll say it's the moon. Moon has taken so many impacts from meteorites. So moon goes around. So moon is a great protector for our planet too. Look at the craters on moon's face. One asteroid comes and hits, that's it. Okay. So there is a certain protection happening for a very long time. So when that is the case for a whole planet, for the solar system, and then you trickle down and come into the Jivarasis, you come here and there, we have a temple that has been constructed. So there's again, I think somewhere in the 50s or 60s, there's an incident of Sabarimala temple, which was literally, broken, burnt, destroyed and stuff like that. Now there are events that can happen. That means certain people can come and they say we destroy. Or certain vandalisms can happen. So why does God allow that? Like I said, laissez-faire policy. Okay, it is happening, adharma is happening. But at a point when interference has to happen, will happen.
But not at that time.
Not at that time, because there was nobody there at that time. The only thing was the wake up happened, another thing happened, but most portion got burned down due to some accidental fire. It's not any conspiracy.
Yes, sir.
Okay, there was no conspiracy at that time. So the temple elephant came. But that is to show, see, the lapse happens. God tries to wake up. God tries to do something. So there are signals. But then if everyone is sleeping, what God works only through humans. Manidan enbavan deiva magalam. So God does the work through humans. So you need to look at it like, and not say God has lost the power. He didn't protect his temple. No, but the temple has been rebuilt. That rebuilding of the burnt temple shows how much of devotion the people have. In spite of adversity, I am ready to come back again. I am ready to accept that. I'm not ready to deny. So even in a battlefield, ready to lose. A soldier is ready to lose his life for the country. Because he knows that his family will be taken care by the government. So he's ready for that. So the devotion continues. It doesn't mean to say just because the soldiers have got martyred in an act of war, that means the government has lost its power. Why the government could not protect the soldiers? It's not like that. So you need to understand that when you follow dharma, there are gains, there are losses. Losses should be prevented. But some losses like this, okay, they fall through, they go through. There is some damage.
It is part of the process.
It is part of the process. Because matter is neither created
nor destroyed.
Not only converted from one form to another energy form. So there's a rotation going on.
Yes, sir.
So yes, God will protect. And he protects. But when he's trying to protect, there should be another person receiving. So here's a story, I'll tell to answer this. A man, he said, I trust in God. I'm a great devotee. So floods were coming. Lot of floods. And so the rescue officials came in a jeep or van. They say, hey, get in. We are leaving the stone because the dam has broken. Floods are going to come. He said, no, my God will save me. I'll not move. Okay. The jeep went away. Then water started coming. Then a boat came. And they said, come on the boat. He said, no, God will save me. So then the boat, this fellow he will kill us also. So the boat people also went. Finally, a helicopter came. They said, catch the rope, come up. He said, no, the winds were very heavy. So the helicopter guy said, we can't wait for this mad fellow. So they also went away. Finally, the waters came, he got sunk. He died. So he went to heaven. So there he met the great light. He met God. He said, God, I was waiting for you. You never came to help me. And then you can conclude the story. And you know what God would have said.
Yes, sir.
I sent you the jeep. I sent you the boat. What was wrong with you? So it is something like, since we talk about Kesavan, Yanai sometimes can get mada. Mada means it goes bizarre. It it loses its cool,
Hmm.
and it can run.
Hmm.
So Paramahamsa, another story is there where the disciple heard the story where he said, Paramahamsa said, God is everywhere,
Hmm.
and God cannot harm you.
Hmm.
No harm can happen to you because God is everywhere.
Hmm.
He's omnipresent. In here, in this, in that creature, in here, everywhere.
Hmm.
So this disciple took that.
Yeah.
And he was in this Sante.
Hmm.
Madam, Yana was coming towards, and everyone ran away.
Hmm.
Okay. And he stood and he looked at the Yana and said, there's God in the Yana.
Hmm.
So it will not do anything. Yana means elephant.
Elephant.
It will not do anything to me.
Hmm.
So he stood. So everyone, even the Mahut was shouting. What you call in
Papan.
Papan. The Papan also was shouting, move away.
Hmm.
Hey, move. And he stood. No, I believe my
Hmm.
Yana came, gave one push to him. The fellow went 20 feet. He fell down, got himself bruised. Then he went to Paramahamsa. I said, what is this? You said, Yana, I with full thing till the last second, I stood there. Said, I told you Yana will have God inside. But didn't you see the God inside the Papan?
Papan.
The Papan was telling, move away, man. My elephant has gone. He's gone mad. He's gone bizarre. So he's in a bad mood. So move away. He was shouting. Why don't you see the God inside the Papan? So you should know which God to listen to. Okay.
Great.
So if your God inside is ignorance, and there's an ignorance over there which doesn't see the practicality. Sanatana Dharma, the Hindu Dharma, is very practical. It can answer practically every question that you have. Every doubt, every question. And in fact, it has the power to correct itself.
Yes.
Even the Indian law, there's I don't remember the section, probably some advocate from the from the audience can help. So what is the section in law where the law says, yes, if there is an error, the law has the right to correct itself, its own laws. That means the law evolves.
Yes.
So similarly, if a human law can have that much of jurisprudence, prudence, intelligence, what about God and the natural laws that He has set? Where Almighty has set the law, and then how we form and go, which means a dharma or the way, the path of life. It should have a heart. It should have practicality and intelligence. So the temple, which got partially consumed in the flames and other things and all that, it is an event that has happened, and it is a reality. We have to accept that. It has to be prevented. So we need to have more, what I would say is fire alarms, more things, and check that people don't vandalize, don't sabotage and stuff like that.
Got it, sir.
Not to doubt the whole essence of Godhood. It is like doubting the government.
Yes, sir. Sir, when it comes to Guruvayur, there are two main things which are very famous for very famous as rituals. The first one is Choroonu, and the second one is Tulabharam. What is its significance and importance actually?
See, Choroonu, we call it in Tamil, we call it as Annaprasan. Okay. So the newborn baby, it goes through the phase of where it has the lactose feed only. And then the annam, or the first grain. The grain is that which further gives energy, life, and builds a person. The grain is the grains that we eat is our fate. So even in Hindi, they say, dane dane par likha hai khane wala ka naam. That means every grain has your name over there. So the grain goes, and the grain is a seed. It's a seed that holds everything.
Yes, sir.
So the grain is going to be your future self. It's going to come inside. Okay, physically and psychologically. So such a grain of rice. Okay, they want to give the importance, make it a celebration. Choroonu. And what is the best place to give Choroonu is where in the premises, which is for Lord Vishnu, Guruvayur.
Yeah.
So Choroonu at Guruvayur is a beautiful practice by all those who believe and who follow. Even if they can't come that far away, they will have that, you invoke Lord Guruvayoorappan wherever you are.
Yes, sir.
And you can do that in another temple, because there are many temples.
Yeah.
So you can do in any temple. Even Those who cannot even go to the temple, those who are, they are in certain difficulty, you cannot afford that in terms of cost or time. So Guruvayurappan is so kind. Appan, father. So you can invoke the father wherever you are. So Choroonu, that means the first grain where you give. But the best way is, see, for birthday you are spending so much of money, you are ready to travel here and there. So Choroonu is a great function, and that being done in that center and that place with that vibration. That's a very special thing. So the first grain which is fed to the baby. So they do it when the baby is eligible to have the rice. So Choroonu, they do it with milk and rice. That they do that. This is Choroonu.
Yes, sir.
The second thing is Tulabaram.